Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're good. So today we'll try to understand how can we create, custom widget from scratch. And I am considering this use case, which is I'm going to implement on Service Portal. So how to show only problem records which are assigned to me on Service Portal. Okay. So let's get started. So we are going to show the problem records which are assigned to me only. Okay. So you can navigate to you can navigate to Service Portal configuration, visit editor, and we are creating new. So assign, assigned problems. So here we are. So now we'll try to write our code. So first I'm going to write server side script because we need to face problem record which are assigned to me. So for that what I have to do is first I'm going to create one variable. So whenever we create variable in server side on visit we need to use data. I have already told you in my previous video. If you haven't watched, please go and watch. It will gonna help you. So I am going to create this problem variable, and I have created this variable as an array because we have to store multiple record. Okay, and now I am gliding problem table. Okay, and now we need to add a query. Okay, so we want to filter our data based on whatever problem assigned to me. So here I am going to pass backend value of assigned to. Okay, and it should be dynamic. Like if I am using this admin profile, it should show the count of problem which is assigned to admin. And if I have impersonated to some other user, it should show the count which has assigned to that user. So I'm not going to make it hard coded. So what I'm doing, I am using gs.getUserId, this one. So this will provide the login user. Whoever is logged in user, it will paste that user. And in add query we are setting filter, so assign should be logged in user. Okay, now we are running our query. For that we are using gr.query, and here we are running the while loop. Okay, gr.next, so we'll get our record, right? So now what we have to do is we have to define one variable. So let's define first. And why I have defined this variable, because we have to separate our records in a comma. Okay, so now what we are doing is, and we have to show our record like we are having number, short description, caller, state, description. So which entity we want to show on index 0 or index 1. So all those we have to define it here. So first we want to show number. So how can we define that? So for that we have to use this variable object, and I am giving number variable equals to, now you have to use this gr. So gr is object of this problem table. Gr dot get value, I am passing number here. So what it will do, it will go to the problem table and it will fetch whenever our query matches like assigned to equals to logged in user, it will fetch all the number of problem record. Okay, and then what we are doing, we want caller. So same we have to do is, but caller is reference field, so we have to use display value, and we have to pass backend value of caller. And same you can do it for assign to also. I want to show assign to, passing back in value of assigned to. And lastly, I am going to do it for short description. Okay, now what we have to do is we have created this variable, right? So now we have to push our data into it, right? So we'll push this variable into our data object, okay, and save it. And now we have to write HTML code also, because in which format we want to show it. Maybe we can create table and we can show it into table and column, row and column format into a table. So for that we need to write our HTML code. So I'm just going to write table, and I want border equals to 1.5 pixel. Keep it in like this. And now you have created a table, you have to create a row. So for that we need tr, and we need to show the header, right? So for that we can use th. So here we want to show name, and here you have to create for header, right? So second will be for collar, and third will be for assigned to. Fourth will be for short description. It's quite easy. I mean, it is only HTML format you have to use, and you can create the table. Okay, now we can close this row, and in second row what we have to do is we have to fetch the information and we have to show it. So let's create second one, and here we have to give td because we need to show data here. And now we have to pass this variable in td, right? So I have already shown in the previous video how can you fetch the server side data into HTML. So for first, you have to use this curly braces and you can provide the your variable. Okay. So for second, what we are doing the same. This one color I want to show. So color in curly braces. TT, third assigned to. And fourth short description. Okay, so we have created our second row also, but now this row till when it should run, right? So we have not defined that. So for that, what we have to do is here we have to use our ng repeat directive. Okay, so when should, like till when it should repeat. So we have to define that part here. What we are doing is data dot problem. Okay, so here what we have done is we have made this loop to run until we'll get all the record, right? Save it. So let's preview it. Okay, so I have given name here. Sorry. Let me make it number. Save and preview it. Okay, so we are not able to see any records. So let's check whether system admin is having any problem record assigned to him or not. So let's check for that. System admin. Okay, so there is no record has been assigned to him. That's why we are not able to see any record. So let's try to impersonate this problem manager. Let's see how many record has been assigned to him. Okay, so there are three problem has been assigned to him. So I'm impersonating problem manager. Okay, and refresh it. Okay, so now we have impersonated as problem manager, and you are able to see this three record problem record. So which was assigned to him, right? So this is how you can fetch the problem record which is assigned to dynamic user. So caller is empty. So maybe there is no value in the caller. Let's check that. I think there's no such field as caller on problem record. That's why there's no value is being fetched in that. Okay, so see here, there's no field as caller, right? Here it is from incident, but there's no field on problem form. Okay, great. So yeah, this is how you can fetch, problem record, and you can fetch the record from any record. Just you need to glide that table, and you have to do the action accordingly. So I hope you like my videos. If you like my videos, please like, share, and subscribe my channel.